So no more lost keys. You heard me. Never worry about losing your keys again thanks to KeyMe. Now you can copy home, office, even car keys and save digital copies to the cloud using your phone or kiosks available across the country at retailers like Bed Bath & Beyond, Rite Aid, 7-Eleven, Kmart, Safeway, Sears, and others. Joining us right now is the CEO of KeyMe, Greg Marsh. Greg, good to see you.
Thanks so much.
How does this technology work?
Yeah, absolutely. So from a high level, we're disrupting the locksmith industry. It's this massive $7.5 billion industry, poorly run, fragmented, and hasn't seen innovation for 100+ years. So what we do is we let you actually scan a physical copy of your key from your phone. We use computer vision to extract all those geometrical features. Once you've done that, if you want a copy, we'll ship you a perfect copy in the mail. If you get locked out, you can go to the second platform, which is a retail kiosk, log in and actually print out a spare key on the spot, so saving you hundreds of bucks from a locksmith. And then lastly, we also do car keys. So if you insert your car key into the kiosk, we can actually pull the transponder information from the chip of the key, and we'll send you a copy about half the price of the deal.
There are some keys that cannot be copied. You could still copy those keys.
So our goal is to copy as many keys as possible, as securely as possible. So we're substantially enhancing the security in the space. And some high-security key makers, like a Medico or a Multilock, are actually working with us to be their duplicator of choice because of all the security features that we have.
Okay, because I think that's what I was talking about, the Multilock. I know there are some keys that the owner has to make the number of copies because they cannot be copied. We've been talking all morning about hacking. Is it secure in terms of being in the cloud, your key in the cloud?
Yeah, so security is a core value at the company. We've been very thoughtful about it. There's really two buckets. So the first is making sure that people are only copying keys that they should be copying. And when you look at the way people are currently copying keys at locksmiths or hardware, when you go in, a locksmith or hardware has no way to verify who you are and no way of knowing what key you're making. And so currently there's zero accountability. There's no infrastructure, there's no control, no accountability. For the first time ever, we actually have all this information associated with every key we make. So, transaction history, financial paper trail, we use biometrics to log into the kiosk, we have security footage. So for the first time ever, we're actually holding people accountable for the keys they copy.
Okay, so you're holding people accountable, and you know that, you've got that information.
Yeah.
So you're a real disruptor, disrupting the locksmith industry. Where do you get the funding? You've got a latest round of funding, and what are you using the money for?
Yeah, it's really exciting. We've been very fortunate to have an amazing group of investors. Just recently, we announced an additional $25 million led by Providence Equity. And so we've raised $70 million to date, and we're really putting the money towards expanding the kiosk network. So currently we have 300 kiosks. In the next 12 months, we'll have 3,000.
Wow. And
so we're expanding across the country with retailers, that you just mentioned.
Those are you've got to do partnerships with those retailers.
Exactly. So we're in about a dozen different retailers across the country. We're in 20 states. And the biggest challenge we have as a company is the delta between the number of kiosks those retailers are requesting and the number we have. So currently, those retailers are requesting about 10,000 kiosks. We're trying to build as many as quickly as possible.
Good stuff. Greg, congratulations. Thank you so much. Greg Marsh there.